That I do not know. I do not know if this is something public cloud providers have done. It sounds like a good idea. It would factor well into this moving target defense idea, where you're moving machines around to again make the attacker indifferent to which machine to attack or hypervisor to attack. And so that would, I think, only heighten the indifference, because then you would have more targets to choose from, and some of them being decoys.
Yeah,
And
because,
so that,
yeah, that's the one.
even that knowledge, even having that knowledge, could cause even more difficulty for the attacker to focus.
So we have a research project, Kevin.
Perhaps, yes, indeed, indeed, right, yeah. And so, machines that could be running some lightweight processes that look like they're usually virtual machine might be consuming very little power, and so that's very good, very good insight. Insight change, right? There we go. Yes, sir.
What's been the cloud community provider's reaction to applying this kind of method? Have they been open to it, or are they kind of resistant to it?
Well, that's a very good point. So we've looked, Amazon, Google's, those are the big players, but there are also small players too. Small players are more receptive to the idea because right now they have to build these walls between their virtual walls between their virtual machines that consume a lot of CPU cycles, a lot of resources. So they're interested very much in how this could be adopted. But it's one of those things that change like this will not come sudden, because they have to rethink about how what they've done, what they invested in up to now will be impacted. But then we've reached out to, well, I should say we've had people who are looking at this, entrepreneurs, and saying they've reached out to Google's and to the Amazons. But up to now, it looks like the possibilities. Those companies may just license this directly, and just so the competitors. I don't know what their strategy would be, but they want to license it directly. And so, but we're more interested in seeing if we can move it to someone who would make it happen and move it, expand the business. So to answer your question, it's still under consideration.
Is it more of a cost factor, more of a configuration factor, a combination of both?
I think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because it impacts how things are done now, and so if it entails shutting everything down to instantiate this, that's a big impact. So they're not quite ready to make that kind of step. So we're looking at people who might be starting up for the first time, or more apt to adopt new technology as opposed to sticking with what they have. But the recent meltdown inspector attacks, those happened to Amazon and Google. That impacted them. So they may be looking at something like this again, a second time, because the claims in the patent do address several of the things that happened with the meltdown inspector attack, because of the cross-channel aspects of those attacks. So this may have a new, again, maybe getting a fresh look at some of these players. We'll see.
Any other final questions?
Well, Kevin, you not only presented the ideas, but you actually have started generating ideas. And we academics, we wear the hat of thinkers, and you have really fueled us quite well. And as I mentioned to you, we have double bookings right now, so quite a few people who were interested in coming and listening to your talk couldn't make it, or just had to leave in between. But we have one of the most important person on our campus coming and listening to you. So on behalf of University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee for the time being, I would like to thank you for coming and giving this talk, and hope you come back again and we collaborate more on the research side.
Well, thank you. By the way, part of the outreach is, if you have students in your programs who are perhaps interested in engaging the Caesar group, we're here. I'm a transplant from New York to here, so I felt it's just a good place to be, and,
We-
so this may be an opportunity.
We
for
definitely
us.
have students, right?
Oh,
Because,
yes.
and students will be looking for something like this, but I guess we can engage on, 2 or 3 different levels. One is where students come to you, second is where someone like Sunita and I and BT, she was here, she was sitting over there, she just published a paper on fog computing, and there is the opportunity to look at security from both cloud and fog. And so we can do some joint research as well. And so, yeah. So once again, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Please
Thank you
join
very
me in
much.
thanking Kevin.